A lot of rhetoric we hear online is that single mothers are less valuable on the dating market. Do you feel like that is fair?
Fair is the wrong word, but I think there's truth to it.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is there is a level of disqualification that's going to happen because a man that is high earning, high value has a lot of options. Now, does that make that woman a bad woman? No. Does it make her unworthy of love? No. Does it mean that it's never going to happen for her? No. But odds are most high value, high earning men want what they want. And sometimes the extra baggage of children, not to say that children are baggage, but you know what I'm saying, that's not going to be the choice. And also, I think too many women are letting too many men baby mama them more than once.
Guys, she's making sense. She's making way too much sense already.
Shout out to the baby mama makers. Having a woman that can change the course of your life emotionally and spiritually, and you disqualify her because she has a child that can also guide you in your personal, financial, and spiritual journey. At some point,
what I would say to that is, then if that's the case, then why didn't her children's father marry her then? If she can do all that, right? If that's the case, then why did her child's father marry her then? Why didn't her child's father take her seriously to give her his last name? If she can do all that. And what she'll say is, well, she wasn't there at the time. She wasn't spiritually there at the time. Guess what? She's there now. So she need to take her ass back to her child's father and get him right and build him up then.
We have to level up emotionally, physically, and spiritually.
Yes.
And acknowledge that children are not the standard to disqualify a woman.
Like hell it ain't. Like hell it ain't. Amongst other things. You see, guys, this is that old don't criticize single mothers, don't hurt women's feelings. Man, damn all that. We got to start telling women the truth. We got to keep our foots on their necks, especially black women, because black women are out of line and out of order. And they need to be put back in line. And you see, where's that energy for women? Guys, I've actually seen women I've actually seen a woman who had 4 kids by 3 different men talking about she want a man that's making 6 figures. She don't want no average earning man. So where's her energy for those types of women? Those women don't have any problem with disqualifying the man that makes average earning, that makes average money. They have no problem doing it. They do it every day.
There's so many other things that people can provide. Whereas if you say, but if you have a child, I don't want it. So now you're robbing yourself of your own spiritual journey, your own emotional journey, because you have a rigid mindset of what you like.
Man, get the fuck out of here. See, guys, this is that old soft shame. Do not be fooled by this woman's soft spiritual voice and all this old spiritual shit that she's talking. See, she's trying to conflate spirituality in a logic conversation. Men, we don't get with women based off spirituality on spiritual reasons, for the most part.
Be the assumption that one doesn't have the other. Like, imagine a woman that doesn't have children that can help you to grow mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, financially, and energetically. If you have the option, and that's why I'm saying you got to look at it where both things are even. It's not to say that women that have children are worse and women that don't are better. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the reality of a good woman that comes into your life, if a man is blessed enough to actually get a good woman that wants him to grow and wants to evolve and wants to be in her feminine and wants to submit and all of these different things, then that's a blessing in itself. However, if a man has all the options, why would he choose a woman that already has children?
Big facts. Now, see, guys, this is a woman that understands men. And you can say whatever the hell you want. This woman, she can say whatever the hell she wants. Men are men. We want what we want, and we're not going to change. This is thousands of years of evolution. Men are not going to change. We want what we want. We don't get with women based off spiritual reasons.
Yes.
doesn't mean that that's who you were ordained to be with.
I agree.
So you can have many options, but don't let that trick you out of your spot. There's infinite pathways to God.
True.
Right?
Yes.
So that means that we're not just paying attention to options, we're paying attention, who is my soul guiding me to? And your soul may guide you to.
Guys, you can tell that this other woman thinks that she's full of shit. What all this spiritual talk. Once again, she's trying to conflate spirituality and logic. And they don't go together.
What your desires have absolutely nothing to do with. And I also acknowledge we may be having a conversation about two different people.
Yes.
So we're talking about on a human level where you just
Your desires always have something to do with it. What are you talking about, lady?
want to date because you got money and you want to have all of these different options.
Yeah.
Cool, you're going to get what you get.
Right.
But if we're talking about people who are dating for the specifics of healing, growing, and evolving, then they better be conscious of the choices that they choose.
Man, get your ass out of here. Get the fuck out of here, man. You can do that by yourself. Why would you need to get with somebody to do all that? You can do all that by yourself. Once again, guys, this is that old don't criticize women. Try to work with them. Don't judge them. Man, damn that. Women have no problem judging men. Women have no problem getting online, getting on these podcasts talking about that you don't want no average earning man. So I ain't trying to hear all that bullshit she talking about. You see, this is the reality. This is the harsh reality that women have to deal with. When you choose to have a kid out of wedlock and you meet a man, and when he finds out that you had a kid out of wedlock, trust me, more than likely, he's gonna think of you as just sex. That's it. He ain't gonna take you seriously or anything beyond that. And I'm not saying that that's right, but that's just the harsh reality of it. That's just the hard motherfucking fact of life. That's just how it is. Most men do not take single mothers seriously. And we got to start telling women this shit, man. We got to stop coddling these women. We got to really push this shit in their heads that having kids out of wedlock is not the thing to do. Because this is what happens when you do that. Everything has an outcome. And you see, we haven't taught women the outcomes of having kids out of wedlock. But anyway, man, this your boy, Mazo. This is the Do the Better You channel, man. Like and subscribe, man. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm out.